Hello guys, how are you? It's teacher Irayam here. I hope you're doing fine. Today in our math class, we are going to learn about the operations with decimals. So, let's go. Okay guys, so here we have our board of operations with decimals. Let's go. First, let's start with additions and subtractions with decimals. Adding and subtracting decimals is easy if you're comfortable with carrying and borrowing. Just line up the decimal points and, if necessary, add zeros to the end of one number, so they have the same number of decimal places. Then add or subtract as you usually do. In your result, the decimal point should go exactly below what it is in the numbers being added or subtracted. Here we have our first example for addition. This is our first example and this is our second example. As you can see, in our first example, we have 0.32 plus 12.965 plus 1.1. You have to line up the decimal points as you have in the picture in here and then pad with zeros the numbers that are missing, as you can see. Then we add in our normal way and then we get our result. In this case, the result is 14.385. Example number 2, we have one whole number, which is 51, and we got 51 plus 14.02 plus 2.1. You have to change the whole number to decimal by putting a little point and pad with zeros the numbers that are missing. Here we have pad with zero the number that is missing as well, and then we add normally. Then we have 67.12. That is our result for the second example of addition. In the example of subtraction, we have example 13.8 minus 1.27. You line up the decimal points just as we did in the addition, and you pad with zeros the numbers that are missing. Then you subtract as you usually do. As you can see, the result for this subtraction is 12.53. Now, let's go with multiplication with decimals. To multiply decimals, first just multiply the numbers as if they were whole numbers. You don't have to line up the decimal point. Be very careful with this because you don't have to line up the decimal points, okay? Then count the total number of places to the right of the decimal point in both numbers you're multiplying. In your result, start from the right and move as many places to the left as decimal numbers have the numbers you're multiplying, and put a decimal point. Here we have the example of multiplication. Okay, for our example, we have 73.24 multiplied by 5.1. As you can see, the first number has 2 decimal places and the second number has 1 more decimal place. So we multiply as we usually do, then we add as we usually do, and we get our result, 373.524. We place the decimal point so that there are 3 decimal places. Why 3 decimal places? Because we have 2 decimal places in the first number we're multiplying and 1 more decimal place in the number we are in the other number we are multiplying. So we count 1, 2, 3, and here we are going to place our decimal point. Okay guys, this was all for today in our math class. I hope you've liked it. Thank you for watching me. I love you and I miss you. Remember to wash your hands. Bye!